morning show. From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen!
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning!
Uppie, Uppie. Uppie, everybody.
That song will net. Oh God, hold on. We got some echoing today. What? Uh-oh. Technical error. You know, these dogs, every single day, as soon as I start talking, they're like, you know what? Now we want to go outside. I'm not going to let them in. They're just going to stay outside. This is a weird angle today. What's going on? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the One Funny Morning Show. There's a lot happening today. All right. Oh, wait. I don't know why. I just feel like I look a lot better on camera today. Maybe it's my shirt. Maybe I'm just like having a good day. I don't know. Welcome. My name is Dean. Good morning. Dean rocks. Feeling much better this morning. Going to my 10 a.m. gym class. Good for you. That's good. I meant. I'm sorry. I meant that in the most like non-sarcastic way possible, but I feel like it came off sarcastic. Like good for you. No, but it's like good. Really, like good for you. Like that's good. Good. I feel like good for you. Maybe I should just stop saying good for you, because good for you, I feel like it comes off so sarcastically. Like good for you. Whoever said that, like good for you. You can get up. No, but really, that's good. I'm telling you. Who said it? Somebody said it, but the chat's gone. Anyway, good morning. Hello, everybody. Good hair day. Thank you. Probably because you looked rough yesterday. Yeah, that's true. I did look rough yesterday. You didn't sound sarcastic. Okay, good. Maybe I was just overthinking it. Got my tickets for Red Bank. Well, I need to make friends there. Oh, Shannon, it is going to be a party. Yeah, we're all getting hype. Stop talking now. Okay. Good morning, Dean. Doing some laundry and walk with my walking buddy later. That's good. Pearl. Good for you. I'm so guilty of good for yous. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But no, that's good. Uh-oh. Look, I don't know if you guys can see by the door. Oh, she's too low. Look who's sitting there. Look who it is. She looks so pitiful. Lulu. What is she doing? You want to go outside? You want to go outside, Lou? She's like, what? What is it? I would like to go outside. You want to go outside? All right. Lou wants to go actually go outside today. She never wants to go. You know, you always see. She's like, nah, I don't want to go outside. Come on. Go outside. Go outside. Go. She's just standing here. I don't know what she's doing. Go outside. Come on. Go. Go outside. Good girl. I let her outside and she looked around. She's like, wait, no, let me back in. Lulu's waiting for y'all to open the door. I know. She never wants to go out though. Usually in the morning she's like, no, I'm good. But today, I don't know. Oh, shoot. All right, let's set up TikTok. TikTok. Lulu looks so sweet. She is a good dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. So, I don't know. I think my mom talked about this the other day. But Lulu meds. Oh, true. She needs to get her meds. I'll give it to her when she comes in. I know my mom was talking about this the other day, but my grandmom has been watching this show called Married at First Sight. And we have been we have been like hooked onto the show. So it's on Lifetime. It's called Married at First Sight. And yesterday we got home. We were watching it at my grandmom's house, but yesterday we got home and we were like, okay, we need to watch this show. So we got Lifetime and everything set up on the TV, and we started watching it, and it is so crazy, like this show. Like, so basically the whole concept is these people. Yeah, season 14. Basically these people have never met, and they start the relationship out by getting married. So like the concept is just. It's so good. It's such a good concept for television, and I'm hooked. So we started watching, and we were watching. Oh shoot, sorry. We started watching it, and we were. What? Where's the live thing?
From men asking me how to save their marriages.
Sorry, hold on. Don't allow. Bam. Okay, so we started watching it, and my favorite show. There's a couple by me that did this. They're still together. That's crazy. I can hear Dina's show in the background. Yeah, hey! Mom! Mom! No, she can't hear me. All right, so we started watching the show. It's so good. Anyway, the first like episode is like 2 hours long. It's crazy long. And they go through, there's 5 different couples that they're covering. And they like in the first episode show the people breaking it to their family and their friends that they're getting married in 2 weeks, and they have not met this person that they're going to marry. Crazy, right? So you see that like some people are very supportive. They're like, hey, this is great. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for you. But then there's the other parents that are like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do this? Right? And like, it's like more of a realistic take. They're like, what were you thinking? Why would you hop into, a marriage with someone that you don't know? And then you see like it's just like, oh, it's just like like television. Anyway, so we were watching all of the breaking it to their parents. Then they start buying wedding dresses and getting their tuxedo. We skipped that whole part. We were like, we want to get to the good stuff, right? So we get to wedding day. It went by real fast, right? We get to the wedding day, and there was this first couple. We got to the first couple that was getting married, and you watch, and it's their wedding day, and they're so nervous, right? I can't imagine being so desperate to be married that you just marry anyone to do it on television. Well, you hear. Oh, here's the thing, Lisa. Some people, these people, they talk about how like they've been on so many dates. And they're just over dating. They just want to go like right into a marriage. And so yeah, I started at wedding day this time. Yeah, just get to the wedding day. That's the juiciest part. But yeah, these people they're like I just want to find love. I just want to have kids, and I'm getting they say like I'm getting old. I'm getting to the point where it's like I want to be at this point in my life. So they're just jumping right in, which I can understand. But it's crazy, and it makes good television. No, wait, don't give any spoilers. I haven't watched season. Okay. Well, I'll just say that, like, it's so interesting watching them interact on their wedding day. I won't give any spoilers away, because I'm sure there are people. What show are we talking about? Vicky, it's a show called Married at First Sight. I think my mom mentioned it the other day. But it's the show where 2 people meet for the first time on their wedding day. And it's so good. One season, a guy found out on his honeymoon that his last girlfriend was pregnant. See, that's what I'm saying. Just television. Dude, it's so good. But anyway, so season 14's on right now. Like I said, I won't give any spoilers away. I know there's still some people watching. But it's so interesting watching people react to meeting, you know, and you know, this doesn't just apply to like one specific, like I said, I don't want to give any spoilers. It doesn't apply to one specific couple. All of them look super uncomfortable. And I think that goes for just the whole show, like the whole series. They look uncomfortable their first day. They've never met. So like when they're interacting, like they're, you know, they don't know what to say. And then like watching them kiss for the first time, it's like they feel uncomfortable. They're like, I'm kissing a stranger. Like, it's crazy. So if you're interested, I am hooked already. Yeah. If you're interested, make sure to check out Married at First Sight. It's on Lifetime. It's so good. Holy crap, 14 seasons? I know. I didn't know that. I don't know why I hadn't heard about it before. Well, TikTok, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Married at First Sight, which is a show on Lifetime. It's so good. I would totally recommend it. Yeah. I've seen an episode, Dean. May I say, I always look forward to your part in the morning show. My 7-year-old adores you. Oh, thank you so much, Vicky. That means a lot. But yeah, no. Married at First Sight. Good show. On Lifetime. Would recommend it. And go watch some tonight if you can. And it'll just make you... Like, it's one of those shows where, like, if you're sitting around with your family or sitting around with your friends, you get, like, too invested in it, and you're like, no! Right? Like, you know, something happens. And my mom, like, TV is so good at, like, dropping that cliffhanger right at the end of the episode. And then you get hooked. You're like, well, now I gotta watch the next episode. And we got hooked last night on the last of the first episode. So we went to the second episode, and like I said, there's a lot of like, they're getting their wedding gown, and they're getting this and this, and you can just skip right past that part. Get to the wedding day. Trust me, that is the content that you are there for, is the wedding day. Just to see like how these people react, and then it's just, it's juicy. It's just, the concept is so intriguing. That's what I'm saying. Good concepts. But yeah. But if you have any other, like, if you guys know of any other, like, juicy television shows. I know there's, like, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Everyone loves, like, that. Like, that's another good, like, television concept. But if you have any other recommendations, let me know. We all love to see people squirm. I know, Bob. It's so true. It's so true. We need to start one funny kids show. You already have the kids watching you in the morning. That's true. Love is Blind. See, that's another show that my mom has been watching, and I've been told that it's pretty good. Love is Blind. So I'll have to check that out, too. Love is Blind on Netflix. Yeah, everyone's saying Love is Blind. But yeah, Bachelor finale last night was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, no spoilers. 90 Day Fiance, that's another one that's see that's 90 days, you know? 90 Day Fiance, you at least have 90 days. This is Married at First Sight, or at First Sight. Like that, like they're just crazy. Oh, is my grandma here? I didn't see her. Grandma, we were talking about Married at First Sight. Because it's so good. And I'm so happy that you found the show, and we can all talk about it together. Love After Lockup. Insanity. What is that? Love After Lockup? Jen Taylor. That sounds like it's like they get out of jail and then they get married? Is that what that show is? That sounds like what the concept is. Love After Lockup. What is this? Okay. The phrase ball and chain takes on a whole new meaning in Love After Lockup. Couples meet their potential future spouses for the first time once the bars are removed from the relationship. The way is full of bumps and some strong emotions, along with a rocky road. But these inmates are tasting freedom for the first time in a long while. Wait. So they... Is this just about, like... How about we discuss something else? Okay. I can't stand any of the shows that take marriage or dating as a joke. No, that's the thing. Like I said, a lot of these shows, they're truly people who are like just like looking for love, you know? And that comes across very well in Married at First Sight. These people are just like, I just want, you know, a lot of these people are like, I have a nice job, I have a nice house, and like I just need somebody to fill it with. And they're like, but I'm really just done dating, you know? And they're just, you know, they're looking for love. I agree. I'm over this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, good show. 90 Day Fiancé is also pretty good. But I have looked for love in all the wrong places. It's hard. But yeah. Love is Blind is insane. I know. It's crazy. It is crazy. 60 Days In is also a good show. Yeah, television. There's so many good shows out there right now that it's like it's hard to stay updated on all of them, you know? But yeah, right now I'm loving Married at First Sight. That's my go-to. Temptation Island. Why? I have never seen that show, but that sounds like another one of those, like, there's like Love Island, Temptation Island, like, it's everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your intro person, whose name is coming to my brain in a couple of seconds. Double click. Okay, see the thing that says media source? Yeah. Double click that. Double click it. What does it say? What's the name? Denise. Please welcome Denise. All right, now hit the train.
I'm Denise from Franklinville, New Jersey. Stop! That's not makeup, that's a paintbrush. And you're watching One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard.
You're on.
Goodness. Good morning, Denise. Thank you for the intro. Uppie. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What's happening? This is supposed to be over here. This leg needs to come over here. Some of these are closed. There we go. Good morning. Who's not up yet? I'm not up. My face isn't up. I'm sorry I missed Tipsy Tuesday last night. I don't know if it's the weather going from cold to hot to cold to freezing to sweating. But my head just exploded. It is Pellet Day. Let's talk about it. Oh yeah. It's Pellet Day.
You know, are you getting your Pellet
Do you?
today?
Yeah. I don't know. Can you get? Where's the box for this? So yeah, I know. Good morning, Doris. Where is the sun? I don't know. That was big in the news yesterday. Is that they are deciding or passing legislation that we are going to stick with daylight savings, or we're sticking with standard. I don't know. One of those two things.
Confusing.
I don't understand it. So are we in standard time now, or we're in daylight savings now?
I don't know.
Judy will know. Judy, are we in daylight savings now? The only reason I know is because Judy's in Canada and they don't do daylight savings. And she was like, oh, great, now I got to get up early. And I'm not good at time math. Like, you know when you're in grammar school and they show you a bunch of clocks and they're like, what time is it? I don't know. You can give me a map and I can read a map like a champ. I'm telling you. But we're in daylight savings time now. So we have sunlight later in the evening. So daylight savings, the whole point is to get sunlight later in the evening. So now they're trying to pass legislation that we would be in daylight savings all the time. So we are going to fall back. It says, the law would keep us in it, but Meredith President states the opposite. If it passes, enjoy your 8:30 sunrises in the dead of winter. Yeah, that was it. Is that kids would be going to school in the dark, in the morning. So that was, some people were saying it. Sunlight
so
later,
confusing.
so no depressing sunsets. Yes, wait. You need to postpone an hour, 5 a.m. No more fallback. Won't start until 2024. Yes. So it passed certain things, but it is not past
Like the federal
the
law, right?
federal level. So until it does, it's still being run state to state.
But essentially, you won't have to change your clocks anymore.
Well, you still are going to have to fall back. So we're going to
Wait.
fall back this fall.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then when we do this, I guess this time next year, then that's it.
So we'll spring forward again next year, and then it's like
And
it's
then that's
locked
it.
in.
So this time next
for
year.
the rest of our lives.
I love depression. Depression is my my drug.
So for the rest of our lives, we will be in.
We will always have daylight at
saving
nighttime.
time. Yeah.
At nighttime.
I can't wait, and I've been saying this. I can't wait for like
November
my
of
kids.
23.
My kids are gonna be like, Dad, what's daylight savings? And be like, well,
You're
that's
like
when.
years ago.
Like back in the olden days.
The whole country.
We would change the clock.
We would all change our clocks, and they'd be like, "What?"
like weirdos. Yeah.
They'd be like, "That can't be true." No, it was.
You
But like everybody,
time traveled like we did.
everybody changed their clock. Everybody changed their clock. What about on the oven? Nope. What about in your car? No, you didn't change those either.
Only your iPhone.
Only your iPhone would change.
Dad, what's an iPhone?
And then
That's a good question.
it is going to be hard to explain because I think it said it started in 1966 is when it started. So we've been jamming this out for 40, 60 years. And then finally somebody was like, I think this might be dumb.
Mom,
Yeah.
my dogs.
And thought I missed Tipsy Tuesday because we were delayed. You didn't.
You know,
I
as
was
we were
laying in my bed.
As we were sitting watching Married at First Sight, I
Yeah.
was like, I feel like
You should be
we're missing
somewhere.
something. Yeah.
My head hurts so bad. I think it was, I'm tired. I started working out. I didn't eat sugar. Then you add on hot, cold, summer, winter, spring. And my head, I couldn't get out of bed. I could get out of bed to go to that couch. But I didn't want Tipsy Tuesday to just be living like this. But like worse. Because my face. This does not have a filter. I can tell you that right now. Let's filter this. Let's mirror this. Done. Let's add a filter. Oh, enhance. Enhance. Smooth. I don't know what that means.
Really?
No. What did I do before? Tasty.
dude.
You guys,
Yeah.
I can get mesmerized by a TikTok. All right, hot. And the door is open. Okay, I can't. I'm going to take my top off.
Let's go, babe.
I just have a tank on. You don't care. Okay, so last night, you're never going to guess the dream I had last night. So today is Pellet Day. If you are not familiar with Pellet Day, oh my God, I'm so sweaty.
Baby. Come on.
Pellet Day is the day that my life changes. And I become a woman.
Come on.
Dean, you're getting on my nerves. Everything. I'm in the middle of a hot flash, and you're getting on my nerves, and I'm
Baby's
sorry.
just staring at me.
That's what she does.
Let's go. Come
Okay,
on.
stop talking. I can't listen to you.
Baby.
Yeah, the weather's giving me a horrible headache. So Pellet Day is the day that I go in. Now, I don't know. I cannot confirm that I'm getting a pellet today. Today might be like a, hello. We might be dating today. Tell us about yourself. What is your name? What are you hoping to get from this? And I'll say a mustache and a penis. And then,
Stop
energy,
saying that.
Energy.
Stop saying that.
And
Because I know
happiness.
that
Happiness.
you have a master's in gerontology.
That doesn't help this at all.
You know that is impossible.
Dean, open the door. Open the door. You're upsetting me.
My mom thinks that she's gonna get it and she's just gonna grow all of these parts.
They said I might have to shave my face. Yeah, my oven and my car times are still behind an hour. Of course they are. Pellet day. Tara, let me tell you. So when you become a woman of a certain age, Bob's like, I already have those. You don't need pellets then, Bob. When you reach a certain age, and you might kind of be in menopause and you sweat all the time. Then Ophelia wants to know how your dean went. Okay, can I have something to eat? I'm not right.
I put all this fruit out right
I
in front
know.
of
I hate fruit. Can I have some water? Anyway, I have no estrogen. I have no progesterone. Nope, that's not right. I might have that. I have no estrogen and no testosterone. And everybody said if you stop eating sugar, your hot flashes will stop. Lie. It's gotten a little better, but lies.
What kind? I feel like you're eating a lot of natural sugar though. Will that stop?
My sister got the pellet. She did great, and she didn't grow anything. Thank you. If you grow a beard and fart, Benjamin won't date you. Good to know. Let's all wrap back around to Benjamin and his farting. Kathy said, I get pellets 3 times a year. Been getting them for over 15 years. Best decision I ever made.
Really?
I'm basically a robot. Thank you, Shakendra. So here's the dream. Now, I had such a headache last night. I didn't feel well at all. I went to bed. I forgot for like a couple hours while I was sleeping that I was going to go. The first visit, a consultation, getting my shot next week, said Retta. So,
look at this
I
nice
know.
spread that I'm
She
providing
just took
you.
out cowboy caviar and some fruit. No, Benjamin's not back. We're just quoting Benjamin. Anyway, so my dream last night, I'm having my dream. In my dream, I get my period. A lot. I won't get into detail. But the only way that today would be negated, Dean, this isn't charging, is if I got my period.
Where's your computer charger?
And it should be here. And in my dream, I get my period. I was like, oh, you're joking me. I was so pissed. I was like, are you, what the, no, not today, Satan, not today. Not the day before my pellets. Oh no. I feel like that's the only requirement is you're supposed to be in menopause. And in my dream, I'm on a flight to Miami and for a pod. Tammy, you are going to live a dream. You are basically winning. If you're in a real pod on a plane, you have basically won the lottery. Thank you for sharing, Tammy. Thank you. Dean is bringing all the snacks over, and I want none of it in a hot flash. Nightmare. So I was devastated. No, the pellet doesn't stop your period. The Lord stops your period, okay? The Lord stops your period. I don't know, Judy. That is a good question. Okay, so let's walk through it. I have not had my period for months. It hasn't been a full year, but maybe it was sometime around the summer. But she was like, you are not in full menopause until you don't have your period for a year. And that's not the case. She goes, but we'll check your hormones. It really comes down to your hormones. And I was like, okay. Turns out, no hormones whatsoever. So I am eligible. And I went and I did my mammogram. I did all the things. Check. Then in my dream, I get my period. Not even going to tell her during the consultation. But I did think to myself, how are these pellets in your butt? Well, Jean, they're not in your butt. They're in your butt. They're in your muffin top. Turns out that's why God gave us a muffin top. It's just an insert area for your pellet. God was thinking ahead. So I don't know if I start getting testosterone and estrogen, do I get a mustache and my period? I don't know. Girl, you're going to start your period again. Will I? I don't know. These are Fran. Great question. Do they cause cancer? Here's what I know. Because that was my thing. I was like, I don't want it. And she says, this is not your grandmom's hormone replacement, right? Because we all know the story of all of our grandmoms, and they all started hormone replacement, and it was not good. Rates of cancer go up, they spike, it's bad. Two things. Number one, I think at the time they would just give you estrogen and be like, good luck. This one's not the case. This one you are monitored. Again, I'm making most of this up because I have not talked to anybody. This is just internet reading, so do not go by this. But I've already had my blood work done, which said I had none. And then if I get the pellet will be formulated for me. So my pellet would be different than Shikendra's pellet or Carmen's pellet or Tony's pellet. They're made from sweet potatoes, said Tony. I cannot confirm nor deny what Tony is saying. I don't like sweet potatoes, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway, so the pellets are different. They monitor you on the pellets. So every little bit, once in a while, I don't know, they also check your hormones then. And there are some people who are not eligible. So if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, if your mammogram shows something sideways, like there are people where it's contraindicated and you should not be on it. So I think you have to kind of fit a certain place. Yeah. You have regular HRT, which is estrogen and progesterone. I want testosterone. Everybody was like, girl, once you get some testosterone, I'm going to punch people. I will aggressively confront them. I imagine I will fart more, burp more, eat potato chips like Dean. A lot of stuff is going to happen. So I'm just letting you guys know. Tomorrow may be new day or the same day, but with a consultation. Can your period come back? Savannah, these are all questions I will ask today. Are you in your bra? No, this is a tank. It's a tankini. It looks like I'm in a bra. No, my bra is here, but then I have a tankini. I wasn't planning on wearing just a tank, but then I had a hot flash, and here we are. Huh? Yeah, so maybe cake for breakfast. I don't know. Haven't had the sugar. My sister loved testosterone. Jan, I hear great things. Everybody I know talks about the testosterone. I don't know how you guys aren't. I don't know. Listen, if I feel great on testosterone, I don't know why guys don't just walk around going, I'm amazing. I'm on testosterone. Natural testosterone. How come you don't brag about it? Because everybody says it's amazing. You guys act like it's no big deal. For some reason.
Are you going to go through puberty?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They said you might get facial hair.
Ready for it.
I'm like, hello. But Dean, maybe you don't know what it's like to be off testosterone, but apparently you guys feel great.
What do you mean we feel great?
You feel great.
How
because
do that?
Because all the women who have gotten the pellets have said that I'd blame Dean and her pellet talk. I feel great with my pellets. Work out every day. Dean. Oh, yeah. Drinking at the dogs. Oh, it's over. Never mind. Guys do walk around like they're amazing. Maybe I'll start strutting.
Yeah, we feel great.
Maybe I'll stop doing chores around the house while I strut. Yeah, I'll chest pump everybody when I meet them. How you doing, Carmen? Boom. You're going to get a chest pump. Everybody on the bourbon tour. Boom, chest pump. Knock you right out.
Listen, as somebody who has natural testosterone in my body.
Do you feel amazing?
I don't, like you said, I don't know what it's like to not have testosterone.
You feel great.
So.
You feel great.
All I'm going to say is get ready for Get ready for dinner. No, just get ready for like a lot of energy.
That's what I want.
No feeling in your
So-
body whatsoever.
Like no emotional feeling.
No emotional feeling.
All right, I'm fine with
a
that.
lot of just like raw input, just like do 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 do. Yeah, no emotion. You might like feel the urge to like push down all of your tears. You know, so like when you start.
I would love to push down my tears. I've had more tears this year than I'd like to admit. This has not been my best year. So if I could have less emotion, that would be great.
So like just get ready to like just feel sort of nothing.
Tony said testosterone makes you feel amazing. They said, and it's fast acting. Like if I get a pellet, I'm going to punch you right in the face. Like within 5 minutes.
It is kind of interesting.
When I punch
like,
you.
So, like you're able to just like kind of get it. Whereas like people who just live with it, like I guess my body's gotten used to it. I have to.
Bob says he takes testosterone. He says The Rock has more testosterone than I will. Bob, you and I could hang out. Mm-hmm. Men with very low testosterone are grouchy. Bob, were you grouchy? Is that why you're on it?
Really? I didn't know that.
Be numb to it. I'll be like a zombie. Okay.
I know dudes in their later life sometimes will get like
But the estrogen's going to make you irritable. So I'll be irritable and aggressive. Yes.
That sounds like a
Dean,
really
are you
bad,
ready for this?
Sounds like a really bad
I think you just want to punch somebody in the face, and you're using this as a reason.
Can we make a video of like my first day on testosterone, and then it jumps forward to like my 15th day on testosterone, and we give you put like a beard from Party City.
I might just a couple peach fuzz. I'm Italian,
shade?
so
Are you
it's
the shade?
that's not drinking of the dogs.
Oh God.
What is that a picture of?
It's not.
Is that the ceiling?
Yeah. Hey guys.
What happened over there? Oh, that might have been me when I moved the
What did you do?
when I took the keyboard. I think I knocked it over. Well, that's not helpful. Move that back. Yeah. No, it's gonna be great. I might have a voice. Let's get ready to rumble. That's how I'm gonna wake you up.
I'm Gina Blizzard.
Yeah, all the meet and greets moving forward. Chest bump, boom.
You should change your voicemail thing.
Call me pretty. That's how. Tomorrow when we start, I'll be everybody. If I don't get a pellet today, I'd be so mad. She'd be like, well, let's make an appointment. I'll be like, do it now. Do it now. But with my aggressive face. I held off the estrogen for the last few years. I held off as much as I could, but the night sweats did me in. I had to change my pajamas 2 to 3 times a night. I'm 63. I've never heard of this pellet thing. I guess I don't go to the doctor enough. It's probably time. Lori, I never heard of the pellet thing. I think most people have never heard of the pellet thing. It's all happening. Yeah. Use your man voice to make her do it. I already have. Just join. What's happening? Jennifer, it's pellet day. It's a big day.
Can you overdose on testosterone?
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I think it's dangerous.
Can your body have too much?
Yeah. Didn't you ever see the testosterone? You know, those guys that bulk up, but it causes a lot of problems. That's why, again, what's different from when my grandmom did it versus me is that they'll give us the pellet and then
We'll monitor it.
They'll keep checking your blood to see, how is it being absorbed. Some people it lasts 4 months. Some people it lasts 3 months. I have 0. I'm pretty sure it's going to last a week and I'll go back for another pellet. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I'm very interested. I have been feeling really horrible in my joints.
I was going to say, I wonder do you think it'll fix your joints?
I don't know. Sjogren's disease does not have a cure. It maybe has medicine to slow it down. But I never felt like I had it before. My doctor was like, take these pills. And I was like, okay. And then I stopped taking them because I didn't notice the difference. And then the last few years has been rough, as it has for everybody. So I started taking the medicine again. And it's not working. I just feel awful. So this is, getting rid of sugar, doing yoga every day, working out. This is me trying to do it as best I can on my own. I mean, I probably should be doing that. If you feel horrible, you need to be stretching. That's what I'm going to say. The only reason I'm stretching and not eating sugar is because I'm in pain. If you ever look at me like that, Dina's getting so healthy, it's very much related to how much pain I'm in because I just can't. Too much testosterone is bad for your heart. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I had arthritis before my pellets. Now I'm great. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have arthritis. I'm going to get a whole bunch of tests done.
What is it that like keeps?
It
your
is a
heart-
bioidentical hormone replacement. So it's not the what they used to do that was like very like synthetic. It's supposed to match us. That's what I know. Oh, I need to answer this call. Dean, can you how am I going to answer this call? All right,
You have to sign on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, we'll be back.
No, you
How do
gotta you gotta end it. No, you gotta end the live stream.
Well, I'm
They're
sure
gonna hear
those-
the whole conversation.
No, they won't.
They can.
All right, hold on. Hello?
They're gonna hear it.
Hi there. I'm good. Hold on one second.
Make sure to end it. Okay. I wonder if that's for her pellet. Maybe they're calling her being like, so we got your charts back. Apparently you have too much testosterone already. No, but we'll see what happens today. I'm interested. All right, just stick with me here, right? Isn't it crazy? Like, what is it? Like perpetual motion machines? Like I said, stay with me. Perpetual motion machines. Basically, it's a way that like energy is created kind of like infinitely. If you look up perpetual motions machines, people... Okay, sorry. I'm eating with my... Dean, please stop chewing while you're talking. Perpetual motions machine... perpetual motion machines are things that just kind of... They just kind of go infinitely. The best example of one, like people use like a lot of magnets and stuff. It's good. But your body is kind of like its own perpetual motion machine. Like think about like what is it that keeps our heart pumping? It's so fascinating. Biology. Because like your heart just kind of pumps. Boom, boom. Isn't that crazy? It just pumps. I guess I'm the only one who isn't bothered by him eating. Yeah, thank you, Tara. I'm just kidding. Please stop eating on camera. We don't eat at work while in meetings with others. Yes, at what? I feel like they always have like little snacks and stuff at meetings. Your brain tells it to pump. Yeah, but what is it that like provides it energy? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just dumb and I have to do some research on the heart. But like, isn't it crazy? Like, it pumps and then like your brain tells it to pump. It's just, so is your brain powering your heart or is your heart powering your brain? Think about that for a second. Think about that. Electrical signals from your brain. Yeah. I don't know. I'll do some research on it, and then tomorrow when I figure it out, I'll come back and be like, guys, listen to this. Your heart is a muscle controlled by biological impulses. Whoa. That's crazy. Where'd she go? She's taking a phone call. So she'll be back in a second. But Yeah, Jesus keeps it pumping. Exactly. Thank you, Sherry. Jesus keeps it pumping. That's right. I thought they were independently working. That's what I'm saying. Both are required, but your brain controls everything. My son says it's Dean's Science Corner segment. Yeah. Welcome to Dean's Science Corner. Definitely sounds like a high conversation. I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, does your brain control your heart, or does your heart control your brain? Like, think about that for a second. That definitely sounds like a high conversation. Yeah. Had to take a phone. TikTok might be listening. The brain powers everything in your body. Okay, Mr. Wizard. Ask your mom. Wasn't she a biology major? Yeah, I think it would be. But it's just sometimes that happens. Like, you know, I'm a like production student at college, so like I don't get a lot of science classes. So like, you know, I'm sure there are people who are like, I know I have friends who are like in biology, you know, majoring in chemistry. So they're around all of these things probably all the time. But then like, but as somebody who like, you know, somebody who's like rarely gets to, you know, look at the science world. It's like when you do sometimes it's like, look at, like, this is literally so crazy. Like, what the heck? But yeah, I'm going to figure it out. I'll do a whole report on cardiovascular energy and how your brain and your heart work in tandem, and then I'll get back to you for Dean's Science Corner. You would have learned this earlier in your education. Yeah, but I forget it. It was a long time ago. It's the cardio conduction system that keeps your heart beating. Like, what the heck is that? If your heart doesn't pump, you're dead. That's a good point, Chris. That is a good point. I don't want to be dead. So yeah, did you give Lou her medicine? Oh, true. I'll have to ask her. I don't think, did she give her medicine? I don't think she did. But yeah, your body is so interesting. It's like, it's just like such an advanced piece of biotechnology that we still haven't, you know, we still don't understand yet. It'll be a whole sciencey morning show. Exactly. Please don't do dead. That's not good. Yeah. Mom. All right. I've come to a question. How is it that your heart beats? Like, you know.
Hey, Instagram. I'm sorry I had to hang up on you.
You know, like, to keep an iPhone going, we have to, you know, plug it in, right?
Okay.
But like, we don't plug into anything as
We do.
humans.
We do.
What do we plug into?
We plug into our brain. Our brain produces an electrical current that tells our heart to pump. So it is.
Well, then what powers
the
our brain?
Perfect. Food.
That's crazy.
It is the perfect system of electricity and biology.
Did you give Lou her medicine?
No.
Okay.
The body is very interesting.
It is so interesting. We were just talking about it.
So,
So
yeah.
food provides an electrical current.
No. Food doesn't provide an electrical current. I can throw food on the floor, but I can't make a light bulb go off.
Oh wait, okay.
Pearl, I'll be happy to do a selfie with Dean. Oh, you want to do it with Dean? I thought you want me to chest pump you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady.
I thought
it's
you
not
wanted me
all
to
about
chest pump you in Red Bank.
Yeah, we can totally do a selfie. Mm-hmm. Man, they drink it.
When I was doing the pellets, I've absorbed them in less than 3 months. You cannot get another set until 90 days are up. So about the last 10 days, I would get very moody. Oh, Kimberly. My body is going to eat the estrogen in a week, and then I'll be very angry. Interesting. We had science moments with Dean while you were gone. Interesting. I'm sorry, Instagram. I had to hang up with you.
Yeah,
Dean
science
said
with
so.
Dean sounds a lot like this. Guys, what do you think powers your brain? That's what science time with Dean sounds like.
Are we still wearing masks at meet and greet? The three of us are still wearing masks at meet and greet. You can decide what's best for you because the three of us are going from city to city and doing our thing. We are trying our best to keep our families safe and keep you safe since we're around a lot of people. What? I don't know. I don't really want any of this. Do pellets make you gain weight? I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dean, does testosterone make you hungry? Yes.
Dean? Are they asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm
I mean,
asking you.
I don't know.
I feel like
I don't know.
testosterone's going to make me want a corn dog. And I can't eat a corn dog.
Yeah, you might eat.
Or like beef jerky. Stuff that I would never eat.
I was gonna say, maybe, or scrapple.
The doctor said you will feel the pellets after 4 days from the injection.
What if you wake up and you're just like, I just want some scrapple, and I want.
I want some Scrabble. I want sausage. I want to down a beer. Just start doing. Are your symptoms joint pain? Yes. Some of my many symptoms. Yes. Most of it is my body is constantly tight all the time. So I am doing what I would call a flare. I'm in a flare, but it's all the time. So it's not a flare. I guess it's just my life. But now I have to do yoga every morning. I'm going to start chewing tobacco and spitting in the middle of the show.
You should see. You should try to get drafted in the NFL.
Walk around scratching my butt.
Take up plumbing.
Take up plumbing. Yeah.
Do you think Lulu has testosterone?
Lou? Yeah. Have you met her?
Lulu, do you have testosterone? No. Say hi. It's like, yeah. Of course, yeah.
Makes me feel tight and yeah. It's awful, Kelly. So I'm constantly, and I don't know that I realized how bad and how tight things were until
I don't know.
until I started to try to stretch. And I can't. Okay, so for instance, if you laid on your back, here, Dean, lay on your back. Put your knees up.
Wait, what?
Lay on your back.
Oh. My body still hurts from the other day. Is that good?
Yeah. Were you ever checked for lupus? Yeah, Teresa, they literally did a skin biopsy because I had a rash that looked like lupus. And
Why am I laying on the floor?
just I'll tell you in a second. And it was
Just lay there.
it was like, yes, it could be. But maybe it's not. It's like that. Joint pain is real, I tell you. Okay, so now your knees are up. Now just put your arms out like somebody, like you've been arrested, and tell me if that's painful.
Like this?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's painful for me.
Oh, get out of my hair.
Yeah, it is. Everybody got something. Listen, everybody got something. So do your best to take care of yourself. But I will say that stretching is making it so I can function. If I don't, yeah, I can't function.
Where does it hurt you?
In all of my joints. So my elbows started hurting. Just random. Like I was sitting at Brooke's concert and my elbows just hurt.
Look.
I don't do anything.
Trying to
with my elbows.
squat like still hurts
Yeah,
me.
no, that's
How long is that gonna last?
like maybe a week or two. And then you'll feel great. You'll feel amazing.
Well, aren't we working out again tomorrow?
I think I have RA. So I called my doctor, my rheumatologist, to say, I'm not feeling good. I'd like to come in. They were like, we can see you in November. November 1st, is that a good day for you? I was like, you mean next year? Like at the end of this year? That November 1st? Or did I miss the November for this one that passed? Because that's closer than the next one. So I'm not happy with my rheumatologist. Rub some dirt on it, Dean. Is that a thing?
What?
on joints if they hurt. Is that a thing? Mm-hmm.
No, we did so many squats the other day at our workout, and just like Just like doing any sort of just.
Noella, so the
For
stretching I'm
all
doing,
in
so I had joined something called Gaia, Gaia, which is like a whole yoga program. I get it on my Roku. It's like it's an app, and I think I pay, I don't know, $5-10 a month. And there is one program called Shoulder Stretch and another one called Hip Openers, and I have to do both of them. They're both about, one's 20 minutes long, the other one's 25 minutes long, but I have to do both of them or I can't move in the morning. I just, yeah. And they're good. So there's different kinds of yoga, but there's one type of yoga that's great for stretching. It's called Yin. And on the app, you can actually filter. There's literally millions of yoga programs and stretches. And you can say, I only want to do 15 minutes of yoga, or I want to focus on my neck, or I want to focus on my legs. So because my main problems are shoulders and hips, that's the one I do every morning. And it helps. But if you've never done yoga before and you're interested in stretching, you want to filter by the type of yoga, and the one you want is called Yin, and it's very slow, and it's really just about trying to get your body to relax. Yin, Y-I-N, Yin. So I definitely everybody should do hip. Dean needs to do the hip opener. Dean was stretching. How do you know you're doing the poses correctly? When I started doing yoga years ago, I took a class, and I would suggest taking a class first so that you can understand the poses and you can have somebody there to kind of help you. But because I had done that, I am sleeping with my pants pillow every night and a heating pad. Trust me, there's a whole thing that happens. This stupid thing isn't charging. I hate everything. So I have gone to the chiropractor, but the chiropractor is great. I like the chiropractor. I think a chiropractor is great when you're I only go when I'm in a lot of pain, but the reality is yoga, Kundalini yoga is amazing for breath control. It is. There's lots of different kinds of yoga. I think everybody thinks that every type of yoga is going to be like standing on your head, and it is hard for sure. Downward facing dog. Here's what I realized is all the stuff that I'm currently doing for the most part is yoga and then some lunges that we did with Anthony the other day. But a lot of the stuff I'm doing has no weight to it. Like I'm literally just lunging my own weight. And you're like, oh my gosh, why is this so hard? I don't even have a weight in my hand. But yeah, like I should be able to carry my weight. And if I can't, then I probably should work out. So I can. So because of yoga breathing, I was able to give birth to my 3 kids without medicine. Oh my goodness, you are amazing. I mean, if I focused, maybe I could have, but I ended up doing it because the medicine was twisted, but no. I literally thought somebody shot my butt off when I was having Brooke. I was like, someone has shot me in the butt, and I don't have a butt anymore. That's what it felt like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all weight training using your own body weight. Savannah, I'm telling you, I did see Tiffany's chiropractor video. I know. Listen, I'm a fan of chiropractics. I just think that, to me, yoga is like physical therapy. And it's just really, especially the yin, it's really gentle. And it has me stretching things, and I'm finding I'm not in as much pain. But I'm also finding that just all over I'm tired. So anyway, Shauna. If you have not felt like my new job requires a lot of walking, game changer, I know. I was doing restorative yoga and hurt myself so badly. I want to love it. It doesn't love me. Yeah. Yeah, Marla, you might want to try something a little lower key first. Yeah. You underestimate how beneficial your own weight alone is. I know. I did try cup. I've tried everything. The only thing I haven't done is yoga and take care of myself. We're doing some light weights. But I think I would do like acupuncture. But honestly, the yoga has made it so I can move my life. Move my neck. It was bad. Totally help back issues. I know, Marcy. I think it's good. Mine is not yoga in a chair. I'm on the floor, downward facing dog, all the things. Yeah, you feel wonderful for 2 weeks when you go some places, but the reality is if you're not going to take the time to stretch every morning, get things realigned and yada, yada, probably going to come back. I was spending so much money on massages. My chiropractor almost paralyzed my sister. He broke a disc in her neck. Yeah. No. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It is a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I'm doing all the right things. So we'll see. How you doing over there? What are you saying?
Oh, sorry. I was just watching this Valorant thing.
I should be in physical therapy, but I have to make an appointment with my doctor. It's a whole thing. My 4-year-old loves yoga. If you have kids, check out Cosmic Yoga on YouTube. Well, that sounds fun. I think it's great to teach kids yoga when they're young. I was making the kids do yoga in the pandemic. Everybody hated it. Dean, you gonna start doing yoga with me? You should.
I'm down for the working out, but I don't know about yoga.
Well, eventually your body is going to get so tight and not in a good way. You're going to have to. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, what else is happening? So daylight savings time may be a thing starting next year.
It may not be a thing.
No, daylight savings time is going to be the thing, not standard time.
I'm so confused by the whole.
I know. Elementary school teachers should have their students do yoga coming in from recess. Best thing ever. I agree. Didn't you see that there was like there was a study that they did that instead of taking, I'm gonna stand up for a second. Instead of taking kids who were being bad and putting them into like timeout or detention, they put them in yoga.
What?
Yeah. If a kid was acting real crazy in the classroom or wouldn't sit down or wouldn't do something, wouldn't focus, whatever, they put them in yoga. They would put them in a room and they'd be like, all right, everybody, we're going to focus on our breathing. And they would, they, you know, like.
I'm sure they hated that.
I'm sure they did it first, Dean, but there is something really important about being still. Like how often, like after this show goes off, what are you going to do? You're going to go put your TV on, put your radio on. Like how many times is there just nothing playing? And so at one point I thought I could get around the system, right? So I would put my yoga mat app on Gaia on my TV, and then I would watch like 90 Day Fiance. And I was like, I'll do both. I am going to stretch and become a person that's flat, but also watch 90 Day Fiance. Didn't work at all because the whole point is just to take, like, if somebody said you can take 45 minutes in your day and just be still, how do you think that might change the tone of your day or settle your mind or settle your shoulders? Like, my whole thing is my shoulders are up all the time. And look how much further they're down now. This is a big deal for me. Or, like, I'm always tight in my face. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. It is, Meredith. I have I've dabbled in yoga. I don't know that like at 22, Dean doesn't need yoga, right? I started doing yoga when all the kids were young. So I had like a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. That's when I started doing yoga. I was like, you all need to get away from me. I don't have 45 minutes to be still on any given day. Busy, busy, busy. I know, Kylie, and I think that's the problem. I mean, if we're being honest, right? I feel like all I did for a long time was ping, 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 just, and then fall into bed. And she had them all stand and stretch and move to reset the mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. I started using tapping to calm my mind. I think anything like that makes you to like, and it's so funny because the BNC hates yoga, hates it. She's like, oh, hates it with a passion. You know, you saw her yesterday. She'll work out, she'll lift, she'll run, she'll do whatever. But you put her in a room where she has to be alone with her thoughts. It's torture. I said, Chris, that says something about your mind, like always having to be moving. Like, I can sit still. I mean, I hate it. BNC, that's best neighbor Chris. It's my neighbor, Bobby. And I think it's funny when people say they hate yoga because at its core, it's about you being still with your own thoughts. But it's guided, right? So you hear the people are talking, so you're moving. Like once you get the poses down and you're just kind of moving, you can just, I struggle to calm all the voices in my head. I really do think that people who can't do yoga, it says something about how fast your mind is moving, that it's really hard for them to sit. Yeah. I assume if you can't find peace, you can't understand yoga. Like there is something about silence that a lot of people do not like. Studies are showing movement is better for some people. Yoga is too frustrating. Well, again, but there's different kinds of yoga too. I think, yeah, my inner monologue doesn't shut up. I used to go to yoga with my husband, ex-husband now, and he would leave extremely angry. Isn't that funny? I can't exist on less than 7 hours sleep, but it would be a lot less than that if I got up extra early to do what I need to and stretch. Yeah. There's never silence in my head. I know, it's awful. I wish I had time to take those classes again. You should try. Listen, there are classes. I started at like the adult classes at night at like the local high school. You know, you can really kind of get, it's why my mom cannot come on the trip my sisters and I take every year, because we sit on the beach all day long for days. I'm with the BNC. I hate silence. I went to yoga class with my wife and 7 women. It was so calming. I know. Major pelvic issues, and I think I will try this yoga. I'm so over I'm telling you, Colleen, I have the word. And the funny thing is you watch them do yoga, right? So there's one pose called Cobra, right? And you sit, you know, and your feet are like this, and you're just sitting, you know, feet out, knees out. Well, if you watch the person on the TV and they're sitting like that with their feet together, you know, in front of you, and their knees are on the ground. My knees are up here near my ears. And I was like, ugh, I am not in shape at all because my knees are up. I'm like, are my knees? And I always think, will my knees eventually be down? And the answer is yes. It'll take a couple months, but eventually the more you start to learn to relax, then.
I think today's thumbnail should be you have me in a headlock.
Why? Shouldn't I just be doing a yoga pose?
No, I think we should call it pellets in my butt, and then
Pellets in my butt. Why would I have you in a headlock for
Because you
pellets
have,
in my
you have
butt?
testosterone.
No. Tomorrow will be the day that I'll be like that. But I don't think I'm getting pellets today. I think they're gonna try to talk to me. I'll be like, just do it. And they'll be like,
What do you want
let's
a
talk you
thumbnail?
through it. And I'll be like, just
What
put
should
the
our
pellets in
thumbnail
my
be?
butt.
What should our thumbnail be?
Yoga. Horrible flexibility. All right, Dean, pull your leg up.
I can't see it on the camera.
Huh?
You can't see it on the. You can't even see your leg on the camera.
No, but you can see this. Go ahead, Dean, you try it.
No, I'm just gonna make a face like. Okay. You want it to be called to be yoga? What should be in that corner?
I can't crisscross applesauce, and you think I'm gonna do Cobra? Yeah,
Should you
no,
like
it's
some
bad.
yoga instructor?
It's bad. I know. My body reminds me if I skip it. That's. Yeah, maybe I'll do tipsy yoga. That's it. Next Tuesday, tipsy yoga, and I'll show you some of the stuff. Just basic. The hip openers. Oh, I'll show you hip openers. What he does. There's staff pose, cobra pose, wide leg pose, back to cobra pose, to boat pose, back to cobra, back to staff. Ugh. I'm telling you, it's awful. I have to sometimes to literally pick my leg up and move it because I'm like, oh, this is so much. But I'll tell you, I get up and I'm like, oh, look whose hips can move today. Look how much. Look at this. This is great. Couldn't do this without yoga. Yeah, tipsy yoga. The toast pose. Yeah, it's just. Hip openers. Yeah, no. I'm telling you, you do hip openers with the guy. You do this. And it's awful while you Sherry, we're gonna do tipsy yoga. You wanna come next Tuesday? Cher will come and do tipsy yoga with me. Hip openers. Yep, with bourbon. Hip openers with bourbon. That's funny. Is the app free? I'm sure there's like a trial for it, Angela. I forget. I don't know. Maybe it's $5.99. I don't remember. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I thought about joining a yoga class, but those can be very expensive. That's why I said Sherry was in my class with me. Sherry, do you remember the first time we did yoga? It was me, you, and Sarah, and we were at the Triton High School adult class at night. And people were farting like crazy, and we couldn't stop laughing. There's a lot of farting in yoga. I should warn you. Where's her shirt? I know. Can you explain hot flashes to him, Amy? We giggled most of the time because we were doing the poses all wrong. I mean, that was like real yoga. Like the ones I'm talking about, like shoulder yoga, you're just doing this a lot. And then the leg ones, you do need to know how to do a couple of poses, but... what's the word of the day, Dean? Oh, somebody said if you have Prime, Gaia is on there included. Intersperse. Benjamin would hate women's yoga class. Benjamin should definitely not go to... Good morning, John. He should not go to yoga for women. It's a lot of farting. Yeah, I laugh and fart when I've done yoga. It's a thing. I should warn you. And people will say in yoga class, like, we're gonna start some yoga, a lot of farting will happen. And I just started laughing. Nobody else laughed. I was like, ha ha ha. Okay, you're serious? Okay. Yeah. No, it's funny. It's funny. Yoga can be very funny until the pain sets in, and then you cry a little. But I will tell you that you definitely feel better after. So that's it, everybody. Those are my words for today. You're not supposed to eat 2 hours before yoga. Curbs the farting. I do it in the morning. LOL, Benjamin. up. But is it less painful than physical therapy? Not really. It depends on what. Like my shoulders, when I started, I just kept collapsing and pausing because it just hurts so bad. I'm going to be honest, my shoulders are very painful. But, the nice thing, like I'm saying about Gaia, is that you can put on there, I only have 15 minutes, or I just want to work on my legs. And there's other ones that are like a series that like they float through something different every day. So you're doing a different body part. Where like right now, all I'm doing is shoulders and hips. I should eventually move to something that's a little bit more, holistic from my body. But I'm really, and I can't get my shoulders to lay flat yet on the mat without pain. Like if you just try this, lay on your back like Dean did, put your knees up, and then just put your arms out like somebody's trying to arrest you. And this all in here is so painful for me. So yeah, they have neck, hips, spine. They have all of it. There's another one he does, same guy. So if you look up hip openers, you'll find my guy. But he does another one on lower back. Amazing. Amazing. I'm telling you, it's going to be tipsy yoga. Yeah. No, it's good. But stand on my shoulders to flatten my back out. Yeah. It is. It's really about alignment and your core. Yeah. Amy, they have abdominal yoga. There's just your core. I mean, the yoga is all in general about your core. So it is. It's your hips, your spine, your lower back, all of this area. So there's some great, and there's some poses you're like, what does this do? And then you hit the pose, you're like, oh, I know what that is. This hurts really bad. But they talk about if it hurts like sharp pain, don't do it. But if it hurts like, oh, this should be worked out, they talk to you about like relaxing your breath and getting your shoulders to come down. It's good. It's where I am as a person. You can join me on the journey. What do you do for lower back? Moon, I can't explain it. You gotta find the guy. I gotta find his name. I'm sure he said it 20 times, but I was in pain, so you need very basic yoga. Yeah, Brenda. And they'll tell you like you can filter by like I'm new, or I just need stretching, or I only do hips and shoulders, and I'll probably do it for another 2 to 3 weeks. And then try something else, so we'll see. And the bourbon. There is a bourbon pose? No, there's not, but I'm going to make one. It's going to be great. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Wish me luck. Excited to get a pellet. Let's see if it happens today. We'll see. And thanks for listening to me complain. And, yeah. And that's it. It's a big day, so I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show for all the updates, and we'll go from there. So Facebook, I'll say goodbye to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.
He goes, stop, no.